So I just posted a poem about a wild goose. I had an I Ching reading this morning with a message about a wild goose. And guess what? On Monday, when I arrived at work, in the parking lot, on top of the roof, on a really tall building, on the edge of the corner of the building, right aligned with where my car was parked facing the building, was a goose honking loudly at me. So that happened on Monday. Then today I got the wild goose. Like the I Ching reading was something turned into a retreat. God, what was it? I'm so tired, you guys. I did not sleep half the night. Well, I woke up at 2, and then I just stayed awake. My brain wouldn't go to sleep. I tried, getting up for a minute, changing the temperature, cooling it down a little bit, and I could just not get back to sleep. So I've been up since 2 in the morning. So my I Ching reading this morning, the changing line, which is really significant usually, especially if there's only one, basically said a goose sits on a flat branch, and it's talking about how you're in a precarious position, so you have to kind of like make do and find the most stable spot you can find while there may be danger all around you. So you have to be still and find a place where you can just exist, right, without falling. It's not an ideal home for a goose. Neither is a roof, okay? But apparently that goose was up there laying her eggs. And she's like, hey, no one can touch me up here. Y'all in the parking lot can't touch me. I'm gonna honk at you because I'm trying to lay my eggs and protect my little ones. And you're getting out your car and you noticed me. Why do you notice me? Honk, 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 honk. I'm like, well, I noticed you because you're honking really loudly. Anyway, oh my God. Life is so trippy. I have this kind of theory, which this kind of proves in a way. So my theory is this. I think that when something happens, and this is not my theory, I've heard this before, but when something happens, it has a ripple effect, both into the future and into the past and into all the parallel. It's a circle. Life is a circle. It is not a straight line, a point from A to B. It's a circle, and it's expanding as our consciousness expands, as our awareness expands. It grows, right? And then it slowly fades. And then something else happened, and then shock, and then it, right? There's been a lot of change, a lot of shocks since the new year, a lot going on in the world, a lot of fear, and, feel up high on a branch, that is for sure. I feel it. Like there's a lot of things just not in my control. So last night, I was like, well, what can I control? I can't control my mind. It's racing. So what can I control? I can control my breath if I can focus long enough. So it's so hard to breathe when you're just like in shock, right? Okay, another cool synchronicity that happened probably a month ago now. There was a snake, and I was like, whoa, look at that snake on the sidewalk. It looked coiled, but it was like up off the ground and had its mouth wide open. And I'm like, wait, why is it just still? It is not moving. And it's the weirdest thing because it was frozen. It was like Medusa, which is weird because Medusa has snake hair, but Medusa, frozen in time. It was like it just got so badly shocked that it just died. It just died right there. It was like, and then never came back to life. So I was like, okay, what the hell does this mean? It literally was on my path as I was coming back from a walk at lunch, and it was just right there. I mean, you know, like the goose was honking at me, okay? This snake was just right in my path. Scared me, but I'm like, stamp my foot. It's not doing anything. It should be scared of me. Like it should be slithering off into the bushes. Didn't do anything. What does it mean? What does it mean? Well, for me, it meant this, because when you are overwhelmed and you have anxiety and you feel like you're having a nervous breakdown or a panic attack, well, what happens? You lose your breath, you know, shortness of breath, dizziness, kind of like just exhaustion, right? And you freeze. When you're in shock, you freeze sometimes, like a deer in headlights, they say. So the message to me was, just don't freeze. Just keep taking action. One small step at a time. Just start with what's on your plate right now. That was on your plate last week that you're trying to finish up, and you'll finish that, and then you'll go on to the next thing, because you've been handed a new plate, but you need to eat this one first. So, you know, you got to digest your food. So digest that today. Think about what's in your surroundings, because the universe is always talking to us, sometimes very loudly. So I just encourage you to listen. Have a good day.